Hey everybody, and welcome back to another lecture. In this lecture, we're going to start making our books.py file actually do some real stuff instead of just returning a key of message with a value of Eric. The first thing I'm going to do is create a list of books. I'm going to create this list of books above the API. And it's going to be 5 books, all with titles and authors, almost like mini objects within an entire dictionary or list of books. So let's start by creating a variable books, which is equal to curly brackets. Inside this books dictionary, I'm going to create 5 books, book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, and book 5, all with an object where it holds a title of title 1 and an author of author 1 and so on and so forth. So the first thing I'm going to do is type in book 1 colon brackets single quotes title colon title 1 comma author colon author 1. And then I'm going to do the same thing with book 2 with book underscore 2 title colon title 2 author colon author 2. And now for the last 3 books, I'm going to copy and paste to make everything go a little bit quicker. And now that I have all of these books created, I'm now going to scroll down and enhance our API, our get API, to now return all of the books. So the first thing I want to do is not touch anything within our app.get with an empty API string. I still want the exact same get, just instead of returning the message of hello Eric, I just want to return all 5 books. So I'm going to change the name of the first API to read all books. And here in the response, I'm going to return books. So I created a new list or a new dictionary of books, and then I enhanced this function to now return books. Let's turn on our server with unicorn books app -- reload. And now let's open up our URL. And voila, we can see that we get all the books in JSON, but just in a single line that's not very pretty and not very easy to read. So let's go up to our URL and /docs to go to our Swagger UI documentations. We now can see that it's a get request method, but it's now called read all books. If I click this drop down, we can see that the response is still a string, but if we say try it out and execute, we now can see that the request is exactly the same, but instead we get a response body of 5 books all in JSON that each have a key, which is book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, and book 5, with values of an object that holds title and author for each of the 5 books. This is awesome. Our application doesn't do too much, but it does significantly more than it did before. This wraps up enhancing our application to now read all the books, and I will see you in the next lecture.